Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video and to another shopping video because obviously the Summerdaze festival is disappearing tomorrow when this video is released, in 2 days when I'm recording this. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a video where I talk about my thoughts about the festival. I also talked a little bit about it in the training chit chat about fishing. But now I've seen like the full festival, everything it has to offer, and I think it's time to talk about that and obviously do the shopping, like I've done for the previous festivals. I'm sorry, I'm breathing the microphone. I forgot how to do these videos. I guess the Summerdaze festival, obviously it was 4 weeks. And it's been very centered around here in Finda, and overall I've really liked it. I love the magical horses. I have bought both of them and their pets. And I have liked all the activities we've had. So we haven't had anything that's like, I wouldn't really like to do this. I guess the thing I've liked the least would be the championship ranks. Because I just don't like them in general. Like, I do them because I want the ribbons. I don't enjoy what do you call it? I don't enjoy running champs, especially not on Airstar. I obviously, ever since the first championship ranks, I have like swapped from Airstar to a different server during while I'm like doing the champ ranks, and that is because it is so hard to place on Airstar because there's just so many people and so many like good competitive people. But I've come to realize that I actually enjoy running champs. I just don't enjoy running them on Airstar because there's so many people, it's laggy, you make the slightest, smallest mistake and you're done for. Like, you have no chance of a comeback. While that isn't the case on most other servers, even during champ ranks, you can make a major mistake and maybe not even like lose your spot, or you have a great chance of being able to make a comeback. Like, championships are actually fun to run and like not like they are still, and they feel fair and fun to do on other servers. It's just like Airstar is overpopulated. But then I think the rest of the game is really boring on other servers because when it is at a festival, because there's so little people that the game feels dead and it doesn't feel as fun to play. Even if I don't interact with other players a lot. I don't enjoy interacting with other players a lot. I don't think I have a lot of good things in my bank to sell. I haven't really built it up again. Maybe we can sell that one. And then I guess we're just gonna keep using the championship money for as long as it lasts. But yeah, like, I don't enjoy that on our side. Like, and I don't enjoy the loneliness, even if I don't interact with other people. Just seeing other people around makes the game feel more alive. And obviously, like, I've spent, like, since the festival came, I've been on Ice Cream Jungle, another Swedish server, and to do the championship ranks. And like, it wasn't super dead because there's a festival, but the moment I came here on Airstar, it's like not even on like Wednesdays prime update. It's been like, and like right now it's a random Monday afternoon. It's like 4 p.m. on a Monday, and this is where Airstar is looking like. This is like more than I would see on like Wednesday after an update on Ice Cream Jungle. So the game feels way more populated, like way more alive and enjoyable in that sense. But the moment I only do the one championship a day to get the like the champ quest with what's her name, I can't remember, and like I don't enjoy it because like the moment you make a slightest mistake or it lags a little bit too much or whatever, you're done for. Like, there's no chance of a comeback, and that isn't very fun. It feels very unfair, and it's not enjoyable. But that isn't the championship rank's fault. that is a Airstar problem, and I'm obviously aware it's an Airstar problem. So like I don't do like obviously I changed server for the championship ranks. Otherwise, like I enjoyed everything. I felt like the rainbow race was a little boring, more boring than usual, because you didn't have the collectible things, and like there was like no real point in taking the little separate like path or road. I have another training chit chat I haven't had the time to edit yet. I recorded like 1 week ago or something, I think during week 3. So you're gonna get to see that after the event has already finished, when I've had the time to edit it. Because but in that I kind of talked about like back in the day with the rainbow race, you had to collect golden horseshoes while running the race, and like depending on the time you got and how many horseshoes you collected, you would get like more or less XP. So I think the base was like 270 XP, and then you could get like 300 up to 300 something XP, I think, depending on how many like you got 1 out of 3 golden horseshoe scores, but you had to collect like all the horseshoes on the path. It was definitely more than 3. It was, I don't know how many, but a lot. And while it could be annoying because if you missed something, you would have to try and go back to get it or so. But just running 2 laps of the rainbow race now feels kind of excessive when you're not like trying to collect. Like, it felt necessary to have 2 laps before, when you were trying to collect as much as possible of something. But have I emptied my entire bank now? Like, I've emptied the entire bank. I guess I guess we're going back to the closet to find more sellable items. That is too much. That is not quite enough. If we do that and then we do clothes, that's the wrong one. This is the one that was not my intention. We put a bunch of clothes. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I don't have the energy to bring up a calculator and try and do the math. Oh wait, that was enough. And then we can buy that. Now I think I have everything that costs 9,000 or more shillings. Those are all things. So none of you cost 9,000. None of you are 9,000. None of you, and yeah. So it's only things that cost 8,000. How do you say it? 8,000 shillings or less. So I can put these things back. And I guess we can put the saddle pad there as well. So I think the rainbow race was a little bit excessive, perhaps, this year. Otherwise, I love everything. I love the stuff with Ben and Bruce, and actually, let's go look at Bruce, because Bruce is adorable, and we love him. So I obviously loved everything with Bruce, and obviously we didn't have a super involved story. It was more chill and beach themed, and that's fine, because it was supposed to be like a Furpinta beach festival, and I'm glad to have that back, because I missed it. I liked that we had these different goals to collect this festival, and we did have those during the Question Festival too, obviously, but I like that we have this more visible, like, a board, because when we had the Baroness and talking to her, it was more confusing of what you were doing. Obviously, I think we got more gifts. It was like small gifts throughout the week, and then there was one major one. But this was easier to track and watch, and obviously you can also see, like, have I done all the tasks? I don't check this very often, but this was obviously easier to look at. And I did really enjoy the stuff we got, even though like both the glasses and the hat were bugged when we first got them, and they were the wrong texture, and then the update after they fixed it to be the right one. But we didn't have a problem with this like stable customization or the crab, so that's good. Obviously that wasn't their intention, and I'm not going to deduct points because it wasn't a game-breaking bug, right? And they fixed it. But I do love Bruce, and he's just adorable. And if you don't like Bruce, then you can leave. We can't be friends. I have loved Bruce in his old self, in his new self. Everyone needs to love Bruce just the way he is. And I would love to continue seeing fun things with Bruce, because it's just very fun to have a shark. And I like that this game lets itself be silly a lot of the time, and be weird and whack. And, you know, I've talked about this before. That is what made me fall in love with this game when I was little, like, with all those weird, wacky quests and all these fun characters that we meet, like Rob and Bob and, like, Ricky Winterwell and, like, a lot of things that doesn't quite make sense, but it's fun, and if it works within the world, then it works. And I just enjoyed that. So I love that we have Bruce the Shark, and that Ben and Tim have a rivalry over who is Bruce's best friend. I love it. Obviously, we had some reserves of our old dailies with Tim, like feeding Bruce and collecting ingredients, or fetching ingredients from the disco, and collecting trash, which I think is new, but he used that quest about, like, picking up beach towels that tourists had left. And I feel like the keeping the beach clean is also working. I like that we don't have to sell beach balls anymore. I did not like that daily. What I have missed this year, that we have had some previous years, is the quests with Katja. And I understand that obviously they were very dependent on Cloud Kingdom, and I don't miss Cloud Kingdom. It wasn't very fun, it never really happened, anything never really... I really lost my ability to speak and form sentences. There wasn't ever really anything that happened there, it felt like. It was always just like, the call is drained. And then he left the Cloud Kingdom and went to talk to like Katja. And I really liked Katja's quest. I liked that she was playing her like violin. I loved her like ice race. And I really miss those. And I wanna obviously, I don't mind having the Dark Riders interfere with festivals. Like, I don't mind Sabine at the Equestrian Festival, and I wouldn't mind seeing a Katja here, or seeing like the other ones as well. So I just love this top. It's so cute. It's so adorable. I love it. But like I said, I don't miss the Cloud Kingdom. It was fun the first 2 years. After that, it was like, we only have the Rainbow Rays and that like one, like collecting the golden horseshoes in the Cloud Kingdom, and it was kind of bugged, and you fell through things, and it was an enjoyable experience, and you had to go there to go to the store and the horses, and also it was kind of like out of the way. It was, you know, like over here, kind of on a hill. And it was out of the way. There weren't really any purpose in like going there otherwise. So there, you know, it's a bit kind of far from trailers, both like the Binda one and the Marlin one. So it was like out of the way, and they had to sit through a loading screen to get there, and then it just felt buggy and glitched. But I would have loved to see like maybe like Katja sucking the warmth, like maybe, you know, she has ice powers. Maybe like we start a festival and like week 2 or 3, like Katja shows up and it's like it's getting cold, and kind of like maybe the cold is seeping the color out of the festival too, and it's like James is freaking out because like his tourists, he's gonna lose his tourists if if the weather is this bad, like no tourists, you want a tourist on a beach location where there's snow in summer, right? Not if you're not going to a snowy place like intentionally, and people come to Forbinta obviously aren't. But wait. Wait! Where did my water go? What happened? What happened? I guess we hit a extreme drought. This is the opposite what I was talking about. But I don't know, maybe Sabine is like fiery powers. Maybe she caused a drought instead, but I want to see Katja. We have already seen Sabine. But we can, you know, take a closer look at Brucey now. Oh! Interesting. I guess I'm gonna go into... here. It's like, just look at him. He's cute, he's adorable, and it's so well made, and I love him. And kudos to whichever 3D artist and animator worked on him. But I don't know what's going on with my water. I had this happen one time before during the festival for me. I have no idea what triggered it then. I thought it was that I took a trailer away from Forbinta and then not back to Forbinta. But I haven't been in a trailer now, and water is still gone. But yeah, like back to Katja. If this is your first video of mine, I have a hard time staying on topic. Ooh, do I... Actually, I do want those gloves. They're cute. Wait. Can I like move up so I can see this like better? I hate that this store doesn't have a collider, because then I could use it to like center the camera on me. I mean, it's cute, I just can't tell what it looks like. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. I want to do... Oh, that's like adorable. It has the butterfly and oh, I love all these like crowns slash diadems? Diadems? I don't know how you would say it in English. I think it's diadems. I don't know. Tiaras maybe? I don't think it's a tiara, but you know what I mean. I love all those that we're getting. And like alternative headwear. I love it. Because obviously we had them as accessories back in Dundal, but then you couldn't wear like earrings or glasses at the same time. So like I didn't buy them, and also you couldn't see them underneath the helmet, so you couldn't use glasses or earrings when you use them, and you couldn't see them. So, but like now they're hats, and it makes sense, and I like it. I bought the entire Monarch butterfly outfit now. I guess it's time to buy the moth one. I keep talking about the Katja stuff I was once again getting distracted from. So yeah, I would love to see something with Katja, see her race again. Obviously that was in Moorland, but maybe do something similar here in like Fort Pinta. Because I just think it's so cool to interact with the Dark Riders, and also like that we don't interact with Soul Riders, because my least favorite part about Equestrian Festival quests is the Soul Riders, because they appear so incompetent and disorganized, and it isn't fun. Like, the Sabine parts are really cool, but I wish I went back to those quests and like looked them over and like touched them up, because like Alex and Linda are just really annoying to me at this point in those quests, and instead here we're practically just us and Sabine interacting, like trying to get the colors back and like asking her to leave and like all those things. And I really enjoyed those quests, and I do miss them. And I wish to see them being like reintroduced maybe in the future, and being reworked to work outside of Cloud Kingdom, or have some reason for Katja to show up. Or maybe like Katja's hanging around, she's playing her music, and you know, she kind of tries to tell you, and obviously I don't know if that's true or not, in the like Cloud Kingdom stuff, that like she was just practicing her music and she didn't know they was like stealing the colors, and isn't she allowed to hang around too, and maybe she's just playing her music and all these like bad things are happening, and you don't know if like is she doing it on purpose, or is she, or is she just like she's saying, like is she just there, trying to mind her own business, practicing her music, trying to hang out, and all these bad things are happening because of it, but it wasn't her intention, or is she doing it intentionally? Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna buy that saddle bag, because we can go like put this in the closet and I can show you what I'm thinking about. Because let's see, obviously we have the butterfly stuff there, and then we have the moth stuff there, and now we don't have any more horse stuff to put away. But yeah, like she claims like she isn't doing anything on purpose, and wait, no, I need to leave space. It would be like pants, shirt, hat, gloves, shoes, so probably there. Pants, shirt, hat, gloves, shoes, yeah. So, and like maybe continue like building on that story, because that, unlike the Equestrian Festival, where it feels like it has a conclusion, those quests, it doesn't really feel like the Katja, like Cloud Kingdom quests ever got a conclusion. She kind of just leaves, and you never figure out like what was actually happening with the colors and stuff. So I would love to see that reworked. Another thing I would love to see return is the rainbow gold hunts. And I don't know if they make sense, but I loved the Fortuna Festival when I was younger because of the gold hunt. And it is one of my favorite minigames in the game. It is one of my favorite events in the game. Like, I didn't care about the Fortuna quest, I didn't care about the Fortuna parade, which have obviously been reskinned into the Pride parade, and that's great. But like, I don't care about that, but I love Sean the Leprechaun and hunting for rainbow gold. And we don't even have to have Sean anymore. I just want to hunt for rainbow gold because I'm obsessed with it, and I have been since I was 13 or 14. I can't remember if it's 2016, 2017 the event was introduced, but I was quite young. And obviously Fortuna was only for a few years and then they removed it. But alright, I was gonna show you this little bag. I forgot. But I miss it, and I wanna look for rainbow gold. And they had that as part of the Rainbow Festival a few years ago, and I was so happy that it was back. And I would really want it back again, please. Pretty please, Star Stable. What I was thinking about was... let's see. We're looking for Easter stuff. That's Midsummer. So... wait. I know where it is. I should know where it is. Like, I don't know if I'm just blind or... and there's a card sort on colors. And I cannot remember the name. So that is not the year. I think it's the year after that. But there we have Midsummer, more summer stuff. Obviously this is Cloud Kingdom stuff. Birthday, Halloween, winter. Oh wait, here it is. Because like, oh, that's Valentine's Day. Here it is, Easter. So this one is from Easter. And it is a darker, like, basket color, but with a blue ribbon. But it is really similar to the one in here. It's just this is a lighter color of basket. And maybe a lighter color ribbon as well. So I'm unsure if I'm gonna buy this one. I'm not mad about it, because obviously, like, this was from Easter, and we haven't had Easter in the game for I don't know how many years now. But if you didn't play back then, you wouldn't have been able to get this saddlebag. It's a very cute saddlebag that I really like because it looks like a basket. So having something very similar that other people could use if they wanted, I'm not mad about it. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy it because I have something very similar. So that's gonna sit in backpack for now. But I do want the leg wraps because I do have the saddle pad, and I want the bridle because I have the saddle. I love these hats. They're so cute. Like with the little horse. It's adorable. How could you not want it? I don't want to look at my star coins. This is expensive. These are very similar to the ones I'm wearing. So maybe I'm gonna skip those two. I'm not sure. I'm gonna decide later. I do want these though, because like these, as well as the pink ones from the token shop, like, try telling me those aren't like perfect pajama pants. Like, I don't know if you ever have to hang out with friends and it's like, oh, they're gonna be cute, they're gonna wear little like pajamas because they're chilling by a fire, or they're just chilling in a cabin and just have like a cozy evening playing Star Wars with your friends, and you dress your characters up in PJs. But Belle and I do that sometimes, and those are perfect PJ pants. So I'm gonna need them. I also want the silver bracelets because they're gonna be like really versatile. I have the gold ones from the token shop. I want the silver ones now. And I really like this style of tank top, and I want to see more of them in the game. But I'm gonna buy this one as well. Have I talked about like everything I've wished they'd like included here? There used to be like a treasure hunt during midsummer. Obviously we don't have midsummer anymore. But there used to be a treasure hunt during midsummer. And you had to like figure things out based on clues, and I do like that. It was a little bit annoying because I'm dyslexic, and I would sometimes read the clues wrong and not know where I was supposed to go. And sometimes I had to Google. It was the one that was on at the equestrian center, because it talked about grapes, because obviously it grows grapes there, or they grow grapes there, and grape in Swedish is druvor, or grapes is druvor, and I, being dyslexic, would read it as duvor without the R, so instead of druvor, I read duvor, and duvor is doves, and I was like, where in the game do we have doves? Keeping in mind this was before Jorvik City, which I think is the only place where we have doves, at least back then. And I was just like, doves? Where would there be doves? And I would have to Google it, and it would be like, it's grapes, not doves, and I would feel stupid every time because I would always forget. Ooh, those are really nice, like black and white sneakers. Oh, with a little rainbow. I love this set. I love it. And maybe I won't get the gloves because they're kind of basic, but I will like get the shirt because it is basic, but not like anything else we have in the game. I don't know. So the things I've left is obviously the saddlebag and the slippers and the gloves, and maybe I'll come back for them. I have time. But I honestly think I've bought everything now. And I've talked about the things I missed. Maybe I should talk about things I really loved about the festival. I loved the monarch butterfly and Luna moth like migration stuff where you were like fetching butterflies for Mariposa. I found that very enjoyable, but I also really enjoy what's it called? I really enjoy Um, I've lost a train of thought. I really enjoy the quest in Wild Woods, where you collect like fetch butterflies for XP, and so like when I was like, oh wait, are we gonna like do things like that, but in other places? I was really excited, and I really enjoyed that, and I would definitely love to see that come back. I also loved how well all the dailies paid. I don't know why they made that decision, but I don't care. I love it. I am obsessed with their decision to, you know, do so. And, you know, we'll support any decisions to make event quests pay that well again in the future, because I've been able to buy a lot of the stuff just by, you know, doing the dailies and then do some of the quests, and I would have almost max shillings and I would go buy something of the event stuff, which is why I had already bought a bunch of the stuff. Before this video, so I was like, what am I missing from here? Shouldn't I? Oh no, no, oh, don't crash. What am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing the shoes. It's like, there should be something here. Like, that is for the wreath, that is for the dress, that's for sandals I'm wearing. Got it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make the decision on whether or not I want to buy those two last items as well. Maybe, I don't think they're very expensive, so maybe I will if I get like max shillings, like training later today or something like that. Or tomorrow. But my water. So yeah, I really enjoyed those quests. I enjoy how well they paid. I also love like all the decorations at the beach. Like, can we just take a moment to appreciate how well everything's like looking? I think this is the best looking event hub so far out of all the ones. Like, I love all these flowers, which I don't know, have you seen flowers like these somewhere else before in the game? Are these like hydrangeas? I think hydrangeas. I don't know how to say them, but they're really cute. I love all the butterflies flying around and all these like paper lanterns, and like, you know, they have actual candles inside them. I love that they have used this boat as a planter. I love all the NPCs and how they are like dressed, and you know, like we have all this cute stuff. Wait, can you sit down here? Can you sit on that beach towel? No, you cannot. Okay. I guess you can't have everything. But, you know, it's very... like, it feels very, like, well decorated. Like, it feels alive. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, we have all these, like, beach walks and all the decorations and all the lanterns, and I have all, like, the little shops. And, like, I already own, like, everything I could want from these, like, older shops. Okay, I don't have those gloves, but... I haven't missed them yet. I'm probably not gonna miss them in the future. And I already have Wilma the cat, but I love how these stores look. They're very cute, they're very adorable. I love that this one is just chilling in a beach chair, and I think we have even older stuff here. I really like this halter. Maybe I should stock up on some of these halters, because I would be throughout the years like, oh, this horse would be cute in a rainbow halter. Can't buy it. I probably should. I don't have that one. I bought like everything from the beach shop a couple of years ago. I'm buying that one because apparently I didn't have it. But yeah, like I have everything else here. I have these ribbons. They also have some cute dresses and sandals that goes with them. Highly recommend. And some cute sunglasses as well. Also recommend this saddle pad. It's one of the best saddle pads for like this. There's a hoodie that's like mint colored with palm leaves. It's from the mall. These two goes great together. If you have anything else mint colored, yeah, I think I'm gonna stock up on those halters as well. I think you find the sunglasses there actually. I don't know. I also love like setting up lanterns. I haven't really set up any lanterns, but like I remember I only had the one colored ones, and then we got these ones, and they're adorable and I love them, and I have them as trophies in my wardrobe. Guess I'm weird like that. I don't really think, like, other than that, oh, I guess I should say something. Obviously, I love the clothes. I don't just buy them because they're event clothes. I would have done that anyway though, but like I also buy them because they are adorable, they look great. Obviously, I already have everything from here. I collected, I think, everything day one because I have a lot of summer tokens. I had 650 when this event started, bought everything the first day, and I now have more than when I started. And I haven't done every quest every day. I think for like almost all of week 2, I didn't do any of the week 2 dailies. I only did the week 1 dailies. So you get a lot of tokens too. So yeah, like we have had amazing clothes. The quest has been fun. Like I wouldn't remove anything. Nothing that we had was actively bad. Everything has been good. Nothing has been like, oh, this is annoying. It's more like I would like to see small improvements. And there are some things I'm missing, but it hasn't been a bad festival because there wasn't here. It's more like I really enjoyed these things and I would like to see them again. Overall, this has been an amazing festival, and I think I've actually enjoyed it more than like I enjoyed the Equestrian Festival. And the Equestrian Festival is like my favorite festival nowadays. I don't feel very strongly about like winter used to be my favorite festival, but I don't really enjoy the winter village. I do much prefer when events have like are rooted on Jorvik, I think. I'm fine with Galloper's Keep because I like the spookiness of going to this haunted castle in the void for Halloween. I can get behind that. I would prefer to see more winter things on Jorvik again, not just the northern lights and the blizzards. Because it feels more alive, like I just like this, and it's very enjoyable and makes it feel like part of the game rather than something separate happening elsewhere. So right now Equestrian have become my favorite festival, but this one was really fun, and this could maybe become my favorite festival. I like Equestrian because it gives so much XP and it was rooted in Jorvik, but now this is rooted in Jorvik instead of being in the Cloud Kingdom. And you know, so I just want to give Star Stable like a huge thumbs up. We had amazing horses, we had amazing quests that they weren't super long, but they were chill, and I think that's kind of what you need for summer. They fit the season and the theme. And I loved Bruce, and I liked all the money we got, and I like the clothes, and I love how well it's decorated. And I've been repeating it myself now, but you know, thank you so much for watching. Please tell me what your favorite things were about the festival. What things would you like to see improve upon, like how I think they could maybe improve a bit upon the Rainbow Race, and are there anything that you missed, like how I missed the Katya quests, or the Katya quests, and the Rainbow Gold, like chasing the end of the Rainbow quests, or dailies, or treasure hunt, I guess. So yeah, let me know those things below, because like this is just my opinion. Wait, when would the romance get leg rubs? Oh, okay. I guess we can end it with the leg rubs there. But yeah, let me know those things, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to let me know about your thoughts, and I guess I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.